Hello! In this video I have to go over PP. Sorry, I have to go for PP. For PP-19. It's finally here, PP-19. Ever since I did the 1000 subscriber special where I raffled the AHG version from Arcturus. But ever since I wanted one for myself as a gbbr, and now Velpro has finally made it in this setup. First they did the more modern version, PP-20K or something. That was too modern for my taste, as I really adore the triangle stocks on AKs and more old school looking weapons. It comes out of the box with NPAS, that is very important and great feature, as that is needed for every gas gun. So very nice that it comes straight out of the box. The handguard didn't have any Picatinny options, so I changed it to LCT Zenitco parts. They are not drop-in fit. Had to use quite a lot of dremeling and a lot of swearing to get them in place. As this is a SMG, I'm not expecting this to work that nicely in code, but I will do some code test later in this video. I went for 5KU suppressor made for PP-19, just a dummy. It's not a tracer. Then I have a Repro Zenitco. What is it? PK1 front grip, and then some generic flashlight. Just basic, maybe 300 lumens, maybe less, I don't really care. Then Vector Optics Maverick red dot. Then using a Savotta Griffin sling. This has always been great slings, so wanted one for this too in green color. Then I'm using paracord on the stock, make it more comfortable use on your cheek, as it is cold weather or hot, then the metal will feel uncomfortable on your skin. So, and it is looking quite nice. The pistol grip feels nice. I don't really see necessary to change it. Very natural grip, much better than what comes in many or the normal AKs, the traditional, that is thin pistol grip. This is much more thicker and comfortable. Well, I put the red dot 2 front, so the... what fuck is this? Oh, the top cover can't get really too high, but parts are very nice. I can see for a negative part. Actually, yes, this top cover, you want to check out your spring that holds the top cover in, as there were the spring little bent over, and when I did couple test shooting, it already ate on my bolt. So check the spring and hammer the ends down so they don't hit on your bolt when you are firing. Nozzle looks just the same as AKs from Marui, so I'm sure there is compatibility on those parts. Out of the box, this comes with heavy lube, so make sure you clean it off before first game. Yes. The spring is maybe a little more stronger than on Marui weapons. At the moment it's actually I made huge mistake. I have PPs in here and I'm tracking the bolt like an idiot. Now I might have many PPs in the system, but what I wanted to demonstrate, it is little more stronger than on Marui weapons, the recoil spring. Recoil itself is not as strong although, but it's very snappy, and I didn't really even expect that much from SMG setup, but it's still very nice and tight. Let's see, does this fire in this very... It is -12 at the moment, so let's just have a little couple shots. Quite nice. The hop-up can be adjusted from the outside of the body, which is very nice, as you can adjust it on the fly. I have not yet played any games with this, so can't tell experience from this on the field, but out of the box feeling is very nice. I'm sure this will be a very good gun, especially on warmer days. I'm mostly thinking I will be using this in gbbr games, as it is much more lighter than my AK. It will be more easy to handle in tight corners, and you can hold angles much more longer time. For the magazines, these are open magazines, which I like, as I'm intending to use this weapon in more indoor games. If I will be using this outdoors, the dirt can get inside more easily, and then that dirt moves inside your gun and can do malfunctions. But I like the open feature, as you can really see, do you have any PPs left. Nice and fun feature. I'm starting with 4 magazines. They take 38 PPs, so I'm sure that's enough for any game we play in Finland. Comparing to my AKX, PP-19 is much more lighter, but it's about the same length. Martti, can you move a little so everyone can see? Mitä? Dogs like to dig holes. Yes, yes. Also the magazines are quite heavy. That is very surprising, as they are not that wide. Compared to AK magazines, they are maybe little shorter, not as wide, but definitely almost the same weight. Weird. Let's put one magazine inside my pocket and try to move a little. Let's get some heat up and then test the cold performance. It is now minus 12 Celsius outdoors, so I don't really have high hopes, but let's see. Yes. Alright, cold test. Cold magazine is on minus 7.9 Celsius. So let's see, will this fire at all? Let's see. Okay, maybe the gas knocker, whatever it is called, it is too weak for cold. But there is gas inside the magazine. Very interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, no firing, just dropping the hammer. Interesting. Well, anyway, let's try out the warm magazine. Warm magazine is on plus 10.3 Celsius. Let's see, is there any difference or is the gun just too frozen? Very interesting. Let's see. What the fuck was that switch? Alright, I think we have a dry fire selector here, but it's not dry firing. Interesting. Okay, let's do this again. Put the warm magazine back in the pouch. Here is one lever on the side. What the hell is that about? Cold magazine is on minus 10.7 Celsius. Let's see, will this fire at all? Not bad actually. Very lucky spot. Now starting to freezing up the nozzle. Temperature minus 15.5. Surprisingly well, it was feeding PPs. Inside the nozzle also minus 15. Spring is still quite good. Let's take out the warm magazine. Minus 1.2. Now starting to little slowing down. Temperature on minus 8.2. Fading to feed, but now it's top. There is the yes. But for conclusion, it cycles quite nicely with the warm magazine, even with the cold, but the range is not that great, about 20 meters or less. Though I haven't set up the pop-up perfectly yet, so there might be some adjustment. Might even need more better packing. I don't know what there is in stock, but on warm weather it shoots very nicely out of the box. But yes, I'm surprised at how nicely this shot on this weather. The magazine cold performance is nice. I'm surprised. This should have quite small gas reservoir, so it's nice to see it is cycling even this good. There is this one lever, I'm not sure is this dry fire or what. As we saw when I put it manually down, it didn't drop the hammer, but then when I moved it again, it dropped it. I don't know, I'm just rambling and don't know what I'm talking about, but it should do something. Yes, next part.